Turn me up some. Whoa, whoa. Turn me up some.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of the Rant Show. I am your lovely and very sexy and very fine looking host, Ensign Karu. And, well, like I said, welcome back to another edition of the Rant Show. This time around, I actually wanted to talk about something I think I've touched on before. I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to talk about it again, regardless whether I talked about it before or not, or even touched on the subject. It's about being serious. I don't know how else to word it, how else to put it. It's about being serious. Throughout life, there are times where it requires you to be serious. There are times in your life where you can't be slacking, or you shouldn't be, let me put it that way, shouldn't be slacking off and take stuff seriously. Examples, and sorry to be so morbid, when you're at a funeral. Of course, every once in a while it helps to try and lighten the mood, as impossible as that may be, but being at funerals, there for loved ones, serious matter. When you're in the middle of a courtroom, for whatever reason, serious matter. So on and so forth. At times in your life, it requires you to be serious, to focus. But that doesn't mean you have to be serious all the time. One of the major things I think people, or see, how do I want to word this? One of the major things I think is wrong with the world nowadays is people are too serious. They never crack a joke. They never goof off. They never try to make each other smile. They don't have a moment. They don't take a moment to relax. Even. Nowadays, I believe one of the biggest problems that this world in general has is everyone is way too serious, way too often. I honestly think this world would be a lot better off, and believe it or not, solve a few problems if people were pretty much goofballs more often. You know, goofed around, made people laugh, cracked a few jokes, made people smile, made themselves smile, and not take everything serious all the time. Granted, like I said at the beginning, there are times when you have to do that. It is required to do this. Granted, people still choose not to some of the time, but there are times in our lives where it requires us to be serious for a moment. But some people, unfortunately, are too serious. Are too serious too often. They don't ever take a moment to just relax. They don't ever take a moment just to goof off, to have some fun, or whatever have you. They take stuff, literally everything, serious. And I think this is believe it or not, this is a major problem in this world. Because when people take stuff too seriously, it stresses other people out. And it's pretty much like a chain effect. Now there's what? Billions and billions of people in this world. And I know this might sound stupid to some. There are billions and billions and trillions of people in this world. Now take, I don't know, let's say even a third of those people. And say those are the serious ones. The ones that like to be serious, or even not a third. An eighth of those people. That's still what? Millions, maybe billions of people. And we'll call those the serious people. Those are the serious people that like to be serious all the time. They really joke, they rarely laugh, they really try to make other people laugh, they rarely goof off, they're always, serious. When people, like I said, are serious all the time, it stresses other people out because they grow nervous around them. They try to crack a joke around them and they're just... and it stresses other people out. And then it's pretty much like a chain effect. A ripple effect. So when that serious person makes another person nervous, that nervous person makes another person nervous, and it's a ripple effect for a disaster. If people get stressed out, other people get mad, other people get serious, and it's just a headache waiting to happen. like I said, it's a chain effect. It's a ripple effect. And this might sound stupid, and you might be thinking, "Oh, and Carter, man, you're crazy." I mean, you're exaggerating things. It's not, it's alright for people to be serious. It's alright for people to be serious all the time. I'm sorry, in my opinion, no, it's not. Because I've been around serious people that are serious all the time. And just being around people like that who never joke, who never smile, who never joke with others, who never, who like in the middle of, to lighten the mood at work when you're dead. You take an ice cube and stick down someone's back. You both laugh, you both smile, boom. Or you have a folded up newspaper when they're not looking, chuck it at the back of their head. No harm done. You both laugh, you both smile, boom. You make each other smile. You goof off. Sometimes it's not required, but sometimes it's better to goof off. Like I said, in times in life, and I hope this is making sense, times in life, I think you need to goof off. Granted, like I said, and I know I'm repeating this, there are times where you need to be serious. There are times in life where it's almost a requirement to be serious. But that doesn't have to be all the time. People being serious too often, taking things too seriously, I think, is one of the... See, how can I word this? I'm trying to make this make sense. It's one of the things... People being serious too often, I think, causes a lot of the major problems in this world that we have now. And if it's not one of the causes of it, it's not helping any. I am 110% serious about this. Haha, made a pun, or a joke, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm serious. People being serious too often, I think, if it's not one of the reasons why the world has some of the problems it has, yeah, that's the word. It has with, countries at war with each other, with countries bickering back and forth, with people within their own countries having the clusterfucks that they are, clusterfucks of problems that they are. I think this is one of the contributing factors, because everyone is always serious. Not everyone, but too many people are too serious too often. There, that made a little more sense. Sorry, I had the hiccups. Jazz hands. But people are just too serious too often. And when you're too serious too often, you never try to lighten the mood. You never try to make a lighthearted joke to ease things. You're always serious all the time, tensions rise, and stuff boils over. It's a ripple effect. It's a chain effect that goes down the line from the person who takes things seriously down to takes things too seriously all the time down the line. And it's a ripple effect that causes more catastrophe and more headaches down the road. People need to stop being too serious too often and start being more of a goofball. I don't know if it's the word or how else to put it. It's just, I don't know. It's something that I've actually thought about for a while, and have thought over in my head over and over again for a while now. And I think this is honestly, as stupid as it might sound, a contributing factor to why we still have some of the problems we have in this world. Between countries themselves, between people between people in their own countries, and so on and so forth. That's the reason why we still have some of the problems we have. Because people take things too seriously too often. People are too afraid to let loose, to goof off every once in a while. Granted, like I said already, there are times when it requires for you to take things seriously. But that doesn't mean you have to take things seriously all the freaking time. It's alright to laugh once in a while. It's alright to crack a joke, to goof off with one another, to try and lighten the mood in a serious situation. Not take things so seriously like everyone else. Just, food for thought. Because like I said, if it's not one of the contributing factors to some of the problems we have today, it's not helping the situation by taking things seriously all the time. So crack a joke every once in a while. Try to make someone smile. Try and at least freaking relax every once in a while in a gosh freaking mood. Try to lighten a mood. If you see someone being serious, or being down, or having a rough time with something, try to make them laugh. Goof off with them. Or do something that you know would make them smile. At least for a brief moment. Making someone laugh for a brief second when they're having a rough time in their life helps more than you will ever know. So don't take things seriously all the time. Goof off every once in a while. Heck, be as corny as you want. Stick a freaking whoopee cushion under someone's seat, and I bet you'll at least make one person laugh in the room. Just for the fact that it's corny. Lighten the mood. Make someone laugh. If there were more goofballs in this world will be a lot better off. I'm 110% serious about that. And I've told people this before, and they agree with me. If this world, once again, had more goofballs, this world would be a lot better off. And I'm almost willing to bet an entire year's salary that this world would not still have some of the problems that we have. So, stop being so serious all the time. Or, as Joker would say, why so serious? Seriously, guys. Be a goofball sometimes. Try to make someone laugh. And this world, in my opinion, would be a lot better for it. Alright? This is your boy, N7X That's actually all I wanted to talk about, actually. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Rant Show. Hopefully my rant made some sense. And I'll see all of you next time, alright? As always, peace, love, and chicken grease. O4L. I'll see all my Spock watchers later. As always, welcome to my domain. And once again, this is the very lovely and very sexy host that you've been watching right now, N7X I'll see you all words. I'll see all of you next time. As always, guys.